Hey guys, welcome to another day on the shop. I decided, since I purchased this foam cannon and tested it out and I like it, I wanted to try something a little bit different. The hose style foam cannons, or foam guns, they're running anywhere between $30 and $40, pretty easy. More expensive than the foam gun or the foam cannon I got over there. So I purchased one of these to see how this works. If it puts the pressure where it needs to be and everything else. So it comes with two sprayer tips, a quick connect fitting, this little sprayer nozzle, this little bendy hose, this foam application slash soap holder, a quick connect fitting for something, and then the wand. This has no instructions whatsoever, so I could figure it out. I wanted to see how this added up to the fact of putting soap and foaming it up through here, because it's labeled as a foam gun for a water hose. So that's what we're going to play with and see how it works compared to the other one, and then we'll decipher whether or not this is a good one or that's a good one. The reason why I wanted to get this one though is because water hoses are more rampant than a power washer. At work or anywhere else, I don't have a power washer. I have water hoses. So this would be neat if I could stick it in the car and use it for washing cars at work. And we'll see how this goes. Doesn't have a big reservoir, as you saw. It's a lot smaller than the other one. This is what, 100 cc dealio. And then there's the adjustment knob. On here you have your on off. You have a nifty little cool thumb for your handle. You have a grip for your fingers. You have a little, I guess this is rubberized, I don't know what you would call it, but it holds the ends that go on here. So you got all three of these. And then I guess you can put this on there and then like get up into certain spots that are harder to get to. So yeah, I'm gonna go test this out and hopefully figure out how to use it. So stay by. Or, yeah, you know what to do. Alright, I think this is the way you hook it up. We're about to find out. With this, there is a rinse and a feed. The rinse is just a straight through and sprays out the end. The feed, it has a small, bigger, and a large setting for, I guess, how much foam you want or how much soap you want to use. So we're going to start off with the small. Well, actually, we'll start off with the rinse, then we'll go to the small, and then we'll work our way up from there to see about how much of this gets used on top of what it actually does. So I've got my citrus car wash here that I used last time that, as y'all saw, it foamed up really well. So we're going to see how this works. We've got the little split end, see if I can have it spray out in a pattern. So let's get to it. Alright, well, this thing does about 2.5 cars at 100 milliliters, 100 cc's of fluid, which isn't too bad, I guess. I don't have a problem with it. This thing works pretty well. My hose is leaking because it's a crappy hose anyway, but I'm going to see how this tip does, little split tip, and then the round tip, I'm going to see how it does. This creates a lot of pressure. I'm actually really enjoying this thing, and I'm going to end up using it as my to-go car wash. I'm going to go use it tomorrow at work and see how it does versus a big truck versus my little car with 100 milliliters of soap, and see how much it foams up. I'll probably video it, so keep a lookout for that on Instagram and stuff like that, because stuff like that you don't get to see on here. So let's test this thing out. Now here's the round tip. We're going to see how it works. So, what do I think of this little thing? For 20 bucks, it's actually pretty versatile. I was thinking, I sometimes have to rinse the side of my house off and scrub it. Well, I use bleach water for it. This would help if I use like a degreaser or something like that, and just kind of got the mildew or whatever else off. And these little spray tips reach pretty far. As you saw, this thing's reaching about 25 feet from where I was standing, and it has some pressure behind it. So the other part that this thing has is this little squeak 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 adjustable flex head. This flex head was probably good for like reaching up into places that you normally can't reach. The straight stick, I'd say, like looking at an engine bay or anything else, if you're trying to get up in there and spray with a decent amount of pressure, it would work out very well to use this little flex head right here. And then on top of it, you also have this little adjustable head, which everybody's used to having these on their garden hoses anyway. But with using all that, I'll have to test this one out tomorrow, I guess, with the foam. I don't know how it's going to do, but I will say that this is pretty handy. It could be a little bit shorter. You could probably get different pipes to fit in this 1/4 inch adapter valve. But other than that, the only other complaint I would have is I wish that this had an extension on it that was a rotating end, because it would make it easier to go on your garden hose like this. But since it doesn't, you make do. You just gotta hold the hose the right way. I haven't tried this. I'm not sure how this will do. It does just snap in there like this, and it just pops out once you pull that. So I gotta figure that part out, because I'm not sure how this part works. So it's very questionable towards this. I can't see a way of using this. But in any sense, dumping water everywhere. This was a nice little review and testing out this little $20 deal on Amazon, and it's in the link in the description below. If you need a little foam cannon that can fit in your car or in your car and bring it to car wash or get in odd places, because this is a flexible, but it stays in a certain angle that you put it in. It works. This, you could probably fill it with degreaser and wash down stuff as well. because I know that my power washer, I can't carry it everywhere. It doesn't have a flex head, so I can't put it in places. My foam cannon for it, it works. It would probably work for degreaser, but you can't sit there and switch from plain out degreaser to a stream of water that easily. Well, I guess you kind of could, but it would be still spraying out of this tip. And the other one, I think works a little bit better on top of, you got that straight stream strip tip. So, but I want to thank you for joining in to another episode of The Shop. If you like any of these items that I've shown you today, check out them and the link in the description below. Don't forget to subscribe for other things. Other things meaning other cars, other engines, do-it-yourself stuff. So, but until next time.